y'all gotta have our back, all right? Like, you can't just let random people come out of nowhere.
What's happening, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Some love to the Ghost Brothers. Yes. Thank you all for coming out, checking us out, showing so much love. A lot of y'all been over at the booth. If you haven't been over the booth, after this, come check us out. But the ones who have been at the booth, we thank you so very much for all your support, love, hugs, all this stuff. I see OG shirts, 100 AS shirts. I see them all over the place, man. So come check us out. Truly appreciate everybody who's come through already. We love y'all so very much. But let's get this thing started. What's up, Jawan?
Yeah, I just really want to thank Pennhurst for bringing us out, because we've been trying to get out here for years. Pennhurst. I know some of y'all told us y'all been asking for it, so we appreciate y'all manifesting this. This is beautiful. Man, we're going to be here to make this an interactive experience. We're going to have some questions for y'all. We want y'all to ask us some questions. Man, this is real personal. If it's getting too personal, I may have a safe word. Y'all know what that is. Y'all seen the episode.
What's your safe word, J-Man?
Pineapple?
Ooh, who said it? Who said it? Yeah.
That must be your safe word, too.
It is.
So they both gonna stop. They both gonna
Ain't
stop.
nobody stop.
We have the same therapist. It's all good.
But yeah, man, so look, we're going to do an interactive Q&A session, so if you have questions, please raise your hand. We have some people in the audience. Oh, we got some hands up tonight. Y'all, last night we were struggling, y'all. No questions in the audience.
Last night we were having a conversation with ourselves.
It was definitely that.
So, Juwan, what's your favorite color?
I like to wear black in my investigation.
How long have you been in paranormal? It's like, yeah, wow.
We asking each other our haunted location.
All right, we got some questions going.
Hey y'all, how did you get How did you get started with ghost hunting? What brought it about?
Okay. How did we get started with ghost hunting? Our story is a little bit different from everybody else's, y'all. And to be completely honest,
It's because we're black.
yeah. I wasn't gonna say that, but affirmative action. But seriously,
What's it called now? DEI or something?
Right, diversity includes.
Hey man, y'all needed this.
Equity.
But no, as funny as it is, that is the honest to God
Hold
truth.
it down.
That's why we got our shot, because we were black. And during that time, there was no people of color doing paranormal investigation on TV. And we had this bright idea. We was just wondering back then, like, why did we never see any people that looked like us doing any of this stuff? We was like, maybe, is it because, I don't know, do we view religion differently? Is it something that we've been shunned away from? And we thought it would be just cool to try it. So we literally tried it one time, and we shot a video and put it on YouTube. And 5 years later, Discovery Channel was looking for black ghost hunters.
That's right.
And the only people they could find.
Listen, y'all laughing way too hard. Y'all wait.
Oh, but the bad part about it is the very first phone call was, are you guys professional ghost hunters?
Here go David texting me, say yes. Anybody ask you, say yes. I'm like, say yes to what? He's like, don't worry about it, brother. This call you're about to get. I got a call like, excuse me, are you a professional ghost hunter? Yes. Yes.
Next thing you know, we got a TV show.
When they called me, they was like, are you a professional ghost hunter? I was like, you know what? I am just now getting off a hunt. I said, get back, ghost. I was just playing it off in the back. Get back, ghost. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta realize, when you watch the first season of Ghost Brothers, episode number 1, that is only the second time in life.
Oh my!
That's investigation number 2.
Investigation number 1.
So episode 1 is really investigation number 2. So for all my OGs, y'all will know that as a trivia question one day.
Fun fact, another trivia moment. We actually started with 4 members.
Yes.
Yes, there was another guy named Charlie. He was a white guy.
And this is a true story.
This is 100% true.
Our first investigation was 4 of us with a white guy named Charlie. We shot it, the network saw it, and they X'd the white guy.
I guess the white guy didn't make it out this time.
I feel like he's been waiting to say
You've
that.
been waiting. I was
Wait.
like, it was right there though. It was right there. You gotta go with that joke.
But Charlie was a dope guy. Like, he brought a whole different aspect to the Ghost Brothers. He was an atheist. And yeah, so you had 3 Christian believers and you had 1 atheist. And his job was just to debunk everything. He was younger than us. Like he was like 10 years younger than us. Like Charlie was just a different type of guy. It would have been a totally different show, but I think the show would have been just as good with Charlie on it.
We losing arguments talking about respect your elders. Don't talk back to me.
Hey man, let's call the Ghost Brothers, man. Brothers.
But no, thank you for that question.
Thank you. Because we just went on a little rant.
Hey, my brothers.
What's up,
This is Jackie. I've been watching you guys from the beginning, like way from the beginning. The one episode that stood out for me, that creeped me the hell out, was the House of Wills.
It tripped me out too.
Oh, so you gonna take a knee while we up on set?
That's the House of Wheels.
You see how he sat down? That's how he left us the House of Wheels.
House of Wheels.
Yeah, it still creeps me out today.
Yeah.
That was honestly probably one of our most scariest locations. From the history to like the paranormal activity that happened while we were there. But that was our first time I felt like we dealt with something demonic. And that was something we always said we didn't want to actually deal with. And we felt like they were hiding that information from us before the actual investigation, just to get us to do the TV gig. But I stood on business.
They always ask us like, what's the hardest part about filming television? And it was stuff like that. That was our first season of our first 2 seasons of Ghost Brothers, and our only issue was we didn't want to deal with anything demonic. That was our whole thing. Like, we're gonna be dealing with ghost stuff. Let's stick to like grannies, you know what I'm saying?
Old ladies bad.
Old ladies with morals.
Yeah. Oh, good old church ladies. That's what I want to investigate.
Marcus, they ain't even gotta go to church.
They ain't even go to church.
They ain't go to church.
Okay.
They ain't gotta be nice.
They ain't got to be just old ladies.
Just
They
old
can't do
ladies.
nothing to you.
Man, they dropped us off in the middle of hell, y'all.
It was literally the devil's Airbnb. He literally has it posted right now as you can. You can go ahead and have your hellish experience, if you will.
Yeah, that's the worst place ever in life. Don't ever go.
If you need an honorary ghost sister, I'm Puerto Rican. I'll mix
Puerto
up.
Rico!
Go, sister!
Okay, we got 2 Puerto Ricans in the house. That's all okay. We gonna meet that quota. Yeah.
The Yankees.
Yeah. We got
John,
some. Where we at?
So why is it, do you always send them 2 in first and you sit outside?
There's only one.
We already know who that is.
He said who?
Oh, man.
Why are they always the guinea pig?
Listen. You trying to break up families over here. Breaking up households, baby.
You're causing controversy.
Yeah. Listen, guys. There really is no rhyme or reason behind that, to be honest with you, man. These guys are adventurous. Jawan he's tall. You know? So the tall guy got to go win. You know what I'm saying? Marcus, he's brawly. Is that you brawling?
He's brawling.
You done broke up the Ghost Brothers, man. It's your fault.
He's what?
He's
Brawling.
That means you got muscles.
Yeah, he's scared. Okay,
Brawling.
Brawling, that might be the wrong word.
it's all right. I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm with it.
Next question.
Said we're gonna right along.
Right along.
Hey guys, I know on one episode, I think Marcus, you expressed concern about bringing something home with
Yes,
you.
yes.
I think you might even have the asthma inside.
No, see, listen. There's 2 things. There's 2 things happening there. One, I do have asthma, right?
Same here, man.
Okay, that's
I
one
feel
thing. But that's not the reason why I'm not bringing no ghost home. I am married to a sister,
Yeah.
and she said, "Don't you be bringing no ghosts here?
Well, that
You
was
got a
part
side,
of
you
it.
got a side ghost? Who this chick talking about? Boo! Who's your boo? I'm your boo." I was like, baby, calm down. I'm your boo. Who's saying that? Who is saying that? I'll snatch your hair out right now. Like, dang, Tina, you just looking in the air? I saw you. Turn the light on again. Turn the light on again. See what happens. 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 See what happens then. Square up. She had put Vaseline on and everything. I was like, dang. You out here trying to kill ghosts that are already dead. Like, wow. Yeah, chill. But that's why I gotta keep it clean, baby. I gotta keep it clean.
Can't bring home no STDs now. No
Spiritually
spiritually transmitted.
We gotta leave those in Jamaica.
First and foremost, I love and respect your show.
Yes.
Man, thank you,
for
boss.
delivering. From one ghost hunter to another, my question to either of you is, have any of you ever had any personal experiences prior to your endeavor in ghost hunting? Like maybe when you were younger, anything that would have been the catalyst or the jumping off point for what you do?
Yeah. What's interesting about me, man, when I was probably like 7, so my grandmother, she lives in a small town in West Texas called McCamey, Texas. And I would visit her every summer and every spring break. And so this particular spring break, I went to go visit her, and I had an older cousin that lived there. My older cousin had a friend. She was dating a guy. They got into a domestic dispute. He went to his car. He got a gun. He came back. He shot her and himself. Fortunately enough, she passed. My cousin's friend. No, Jawan. My cousin's friend fortunately survived. The young man passed away. This is a small town. Everybody knows everybody. So my grandmother decided to go to the wake of the young man that took his own life. So her and her friend, my grandmother and her friend, took me at 7 years old to this church to see the wake of this young man that just took his own life. And I'll never forget, I walked in and he was in a casket. He had a light gray jacket, white shirt, a skinny black tie. And I remember just looking at him, and he just looked like he was asleep. And I asked my grandmama, I was like, I thought you said like he shot himself. And she was like, oh baby, this place just does a really good job. Just make sure I come here when it's my time. What? But at 7 years old, my grandmother's friend asked me, Dalen, have you ever touched a dead body before? Yes, lady, that's what I do. But nah, I told her no. Do you know this woman grabbed my hand?
Oh my God.
She put my hand on the chest of this dead boy and just left it there. And I remember just looking up at my grandmother, shaking. I'm like, first of all, you too old to be hanging around bad influences like that. But I jerked my hand away and just ran out the room. And that night, I was asleep on my grandmother's couch in the living room. And I'll never forget, I woke up about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and literally standing in the kitchen was that same young man with a light gray jacket, white shirt, and a skinny black tie. He was just staring at me.
Man, that was Mr. Charles.
Wasn't it?
That lady, she had a sneaky link. It was a sneaky link.
My grandma was creeping.
That's what it was. That's all it was.
And you caught him.
No, listen, I screamed so loud, my grandmother come running into the room. This was back in the 90s. So she had plastic on the couch. She
peeled you off.
She peeled me off that couch like a sticker. And yeah, we looked in the kitchen, I'm screaming, I'm pointing, and nobody was there.
Yo,
So
real quick.
Go ahead.
A Snicker getting peeled off of a sofa couch is actually a very accurate. I've never opened a Snicker cleanly. It's always had to peel that thing off, like it's a banana or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never thought. Good reference. Okay, go ahead. Keep going. Tell me more about the story.
Wait, when you eat a Snicker, you take the whole wrapper off before you eat the Snicker?
No.
That's diabolical. The whole chocolate in your
The
head.
whole chocolate in your head? The raw head? Wow, that's wild.
That is nasty work. You eat the Snicker with no wrapper.
With no wrapper. Hey,
Why wait?
I live a dangerous life. Baby.
Anyway, what about you, Mr. Asman? Any experience anywhere else?
Hey, can we move on to the next person, please?
No, okay. For me personally, my first experience was actually on the show. So we were in.
They can't have us on stage together, man. This is wild. We are childish. Go ahead.
We were at Washington, Georgia, and me and Jawan were investigating this hotel. Dalen was in the basement. Jawan and me were on the 3rd floor, and we were actually investigating the room that I was going to be sleeping in that night. Jawan and me, in our immaturity in investigating, Jawan does a Bloody Mary situation.
I remember
That's pretty advanced for our first investigation.
Now listen.
Very advanced.
Now listen. Not only did he do this, he didn't even close the portal. He just left it wide open. So I go in there later that night after the investigation. I'm trying to wind down. It was a very hectic night. I'm laying down watching a little Sports Center, and I'm nodding off, and then all of a sudden I feel something go over my leg like this.
Was it on top of your pants or was it under your pants?
Yeah, like, of course it was under, boo.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, tell me something. You know what I'm saying?
I said, make it worth it.
You know what I'm saying? But immediately I did look up and saw nothing there, and so I just pulled the covers over my head because that is literally scientifically proven. If you want to keep ghosts away, pull the covers over your head. They cannot pass that force field. It's
and that's in the Bible.
That's scripture actually. That's actually scripture. That's First Thessalonians 7 something. You know what I'm saying? Something in there. 7 something in there. Yeah, right in there.
We got some questions in the back too, guys. Though I don't want to neglect. Hey! I love it.
He paid him, guys.
I did not pay him.
I saw him earlier. He was like, hey.
He took the cash app and everything. I saw
15
that.
minutes in, go ahead and shout me out.
You was a little late on it. We gonna work on that next time.
You gonna be a little late on his payment?
You're right. You'll be late on that payment, brother.
Hi.
Hey, man.
Hey.
I'm Alyssa.
Hey, Alyssa.
My mom made me watch you, and the first time.
You're not just gonna speed past that. Time out.
Your mom made you watch it.
So when I first watched it,
Okay.
I thought that you guys were really funny.
Thank you.
And then the episode I watched where Marcus, when they mentioned the demon, how he just went nope. And I said I love ghost hunting, I really do. But once someone mentions demon or anything, I'm like, no, I'm out of there.
You done too.
I'm done because I have 11 siblings.
Oh, okay. Oh, y'all parents love each other, huh? I can tell you why they got you watching TV. Why they do something else?
Sit down right here and watch Ghostbusters.
Sit right here. It's an hour show. It's an hour show, baby. Come on in here, Fred.
So, I have one younger sister. Her name's Addison.
Hey, Addison.
And she's probably my favorite.
Okay.
Yes, I have a favorite.
You know what? I love your honesty. You are very honest. Don't lose that quality.
And she always instead of calling me my name, she always calls me Sissy.
Okay.
And anytime someone hurts her or something, she always comes crying to me. And I always say I ain't bringing no ghost home because if something happens to her, I'm gonna blame myself.
Right.
So anytime I feel like there's this one time when we went to Hillview Manor, I stood in this one bathroom in the bathtub, and for some reason my stomach, my head started hurting randomly, and I felt like nothing wanted me, like something did not want me in there. So I said, Mom, can I please get out? Because I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So then she let me get out.
I would hope your mama would let you get out. You know what? Today we gonna let you get out, baby. No, thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. And thank you, Mom, for making her watch our show.
Yeah. All 11 of them. All 11 of them.
However we can get the viewership, guys.
It works.
However, we're not complaining.
My name's Ron.
Okay.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron.
And I was here last night.
Okay. You telling me.
And I heard Damon say that his
Damon.
wife,
Yeah, I like it too.
Damon?
Damon
Oh, let's go.
will go and let his wife come. You said, nah, maybe. Is that right?
No, my wife ain't coming.
One question is, when Charlie first started, you
Uh-huh.
guys first started, did you room with Charlie, Marcus? Because I know when it comes to demons, you have.
Well, you know what?
They kind of paired you with Charlie at first.
They did actually pair me and Charlie because I was at that point I was like the one step away from being a minister in that situation. So they was like trying to be like, you know what? Yin and Yang would go really good with each other. So actually we really got along really well, which was kind of cool. And so yeah, I mean, I don't know how to really answer that question, but yeah, we did room together. You were insightful. You know what's happening. You're a producer, aren't you? Thanks, Ron. Y'all keep throwing his name on.
Why y'all keep what to say, man? Y'all don't know Zach Bagans, man.
What did he do to y'all?
What did he do to y'all?
What Zach do to y'all?
Because y'all done came up to us all day yesterday and all day today trying to get us to say stuff bad about Zach Bagans.
We gonna stop throwing my man name around.
Y'all.
He owed somebody some money.
He must have y'all some money around.
Right.
God,
I'm like, dang.
Oh,
Gotcha.
all right. Yeah, that'll get you in trouble.
That'll get you every time.
Yeah.
That'll get you. We got a question back here.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
My name is Kat. I don't think you guys remember me, but we met a few years back when you guys came through York.
Yeah.
And I'm. I know you remember me. It's okay. Expect it.
I tried to stay in character.
It's all good.
I tried to stay in character.
The mic's not working, but I'm loud, so I'll try anyway. OG fan, and I gotta say, fearless shiftly, keep on shift.
Keep on shifting. It is not a cult, guys. It is not a cult. That's an inside joke for all my shifting. My shifting.
It seems
The
very
funny thing is, when you say not a cult, that's always going to be an inside joke.
So, okay, guys. So I have a thing on YouTube called the Graveyard Shift. And we,
Let them know. Let them know. Where can they find the graveyard shift?
on YouTube. Which is what
What's your channel?
I just said it. But it's under Dalen Spratt. The Graveyard Shift is what we do, and I'm the fearless shift leader because of the Graveyard Shift. Well, people sometimes say, "Hey, my fearless leader," and I'm like, "Oh, that's real cultish."
You have to add the shift in front of it.
Gotta add the shift. Because I can't be out here running a cult, guys. No, not yet.
What's it going to take? I was going to say, what's it going to take?
Not yet.
I got about a year and a half left. I gotta get my cult training.
You got to get your classes.
Gotta take a couple more classes.
Okay.
Get a certificate.
So I had asked you a question back then about you guys playing video games, and that there was a game out there called Phasmophobia.
There you go!
And I had asked if you guys had played it, and you guys said, "Nah, we really don't have time for that." So I'm coming back around a couple years later saying, have you ever gotten the time to look into Phasmophobia?
We really ain't got time for that.
They got us on the clock right now.
I haven't.
So tell me more. You said something about the game. You
You
know
play the
it?
game?
It got me into ghost hunting.
Okay, where do we find this game?
You just look up Phasmophobia under Kinetic Games or Steam. Because you see, I'm a big ass nerd, and I know where to find all the video games. So
I
yeah,
appreciate you going full character. I appreciate that. You've been waiting for your
I
moment.
love that.
no, seriously, it's just like ghost hunting. Only the ghosts are trying to rip your face off.
Nothing like ghost hunting.
I know that now.
Not right now.
I know that now.
Thank you for that. I'm gonna check it out.
What's the game called?
Phasmophobia.
Yo.
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious phobia.
Next question, guys. We got one right here in the front.
Yeah.
You're right there. You ain't gotta look around.
I don't even like. So this is more of a statement than a question.
Okay.
Your approach to investigation and the fact that you guys show some lightheartedness and are, celebrating this opportunity to connect with something bigger than yourselves, and it's not always like serious.
Yeah.
Does what we do justice, because it can be scary, it can be sad, but it's also a fulfilling thing that we get to do, and that really comes through in the way you guys present yourselves, that you don't always have to be serious. You can laugh. The spirits are going to appreciate a little levity as well. So thank you guys very much for that.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you so very much. It feels good to be seen, man. Thank you.
I see you.
I actually have a ghost story for you guys. It's because of you that you guys landed me at the Sally house. And
You're welcome. Yes.
but it's actually a thank you to you guys, to you all, because a few years ago I met you guys at Para-Unity. We were talking about diversity in the paranormal, especially in television. And I asked you, what is the one piece of advice for someone who is a little brown girl here? And you're like, just create your content. So I did. And it caught the ears of Discovery. And I got a 1-year contract to be their content creator.
What? That's so dope. Congratulations.
And then they sent me to the Sally house.
Oh, that's
It was fine. I had a kiki with the dolls on the second level. It was a thing. But then I get a call from them, and they're like, hey, we know you have a podcast. Can we insert the Ghost Brothers podcast promo onto your podcast? So that was like the 180 right there with you guys. So I wanted to say thank you for landing me in this house, and thank you for taking the time for your piece of advice.
Where can we
Wait.
see your content? Where can we see your content?
You can find it on Hollywood Paranormal Podcast. And you can find a lot of my videos on TikTok, on Discovery, and whatnot.
Holly Paranormal?
Holly Weird.
Holly Weird Paranormal.
Holly Weird.
We're
Holly Weird
based out of
Paranormal.
Los Angeles. We talk about the weird, the strange in and around Hollywood.
So let me get this straight. We're pretty much responsible for you getting a job.
That's all I
Yes.
So wait. So my secondary question is,
What's your follow-up question?
where's my 10%?
That back pay.
Where that residual?
I should have know. How about that?
We're going to show you how the industry works.
No, congratulations. We're proud that we could be any encouragement to anybody in here, investigating with the style that we do, with the appreciation that we have for the spirits. If you look like us, we love to give people just, the idea that you can do anything with anything, you know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate that all of you guys are out here.
You keep being late with it, man. We practiced this yesterday.
It's all right, man. You gonna give him his money. You gonna get his money. But we just really appreciate that, you guys show us so much love and really like what we do, because we didn't know what we were doing at first. Now we have some seasoning to us, but we still have a great appreciation of what we're doing. So thank you guys so very much. But I want that 10%. Little brown girl.
Hi guys.
What's going on, boss? What's up?
My name's John.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
I just have a quick question for all three of you.
Okay.
Pennhurst Asylum.
Okay.
Are you going to stay, run, or burn it down?
Listen, y'all know I'm setting fire to everything I can set fire to, baby.
He's an arsonist.
I am. If it flicker, I'm going to burn it, baby.
David has burned stuff that wasn't even haunted. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. Like, why are you?
I'm running. For sure.
And I'm going to definitely stay because seeing all you people, I wanted to get to awe. I really wanted to get to awe.
You can stay if you
I
want
wanted
to.
to get to awe. I wanted to.
You can stay if you want to. This thing gonna go up in flames messing around with me, baby.
You're right. and we're all hugging. That sounds like a cult leader. That just sounds like a cult leader.
Yep.
But he says he's not a cult. Okay.
So you've been reading my manual, I see.
All right, guys. Graveyard shifters, get out. Get out.
The Kool-Aid will be in the back.
Yo.
Dang, that was too far.
Too soon.
You went.
Too soon.
No. That's right on time. That's right on time.
30 years.
Live.
Oh, man. Next question before we get canceled.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Hi, my name's Kirsty.
Hey.
So I have two questions. The first one is a little more serious. The second one, but you should answer the second one first. So the first one is, was your favorite investigation for any reason and anywhere? But before that, I want to know, in the Conjuring house, when Joan was handcuffed to the bed.
Which was his idea.
No, who had the cuffs? That's crazy.
I want to know, how long did it actually take them to get back to you, to get you out of the handcuffs? Because it looked very
If it wasn't for TV, I'd still be waiting.
It didn't say we had to rapping.
Where's Shawan?
That's a wrap. If it wasn't for that, he would still be up there. How long did it take us to come up?
No, it was a minute. It was not
It
like
was
literally.
outside, I think. In real life, I think we were
Yeah,
outside.
I couldn't see. I think I had dropped the walkie had fallen.
Yes.
I don't know. It was
You dropped the walkie.
Yeah, so I was just in a real
vulnerable position.
vulnerable.
That's why you gotta stop getting in the. Why do you always get in the bed?
That's where the magic happens, baby. That's what they say.
Tried to romance a ghost, didn't you?
Trying to do what?
Didn't you romance a ghost too?
You see how it works? You see how it works?
Living or dead, he going after him.
I don't think y'all realize the first season of Ghost Brothers, we had to literally every episode demand that Juwan kept his shirt on.
This is such, oh my gosh.
Juwan, it's not even call for you to take your shirt off.
Man, that's crazy.
What was our If you don't get your double denim ass out of here.
Here we go. Yeah. My cheese sandwiches are waiting. You see it snaps. It's not buttons. This is a one take.
She got money for you.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Now y'all trying to jump on my. Now we all know that I used to be a former stripper, and my stage name used to be Hot Ham and Cheese. But you know, stick to the roof of your mouth, ladies. You know.
Wow.
Next question.
Y'all ain't had to have a cheese sandwich, huh? Y'all just didn't know.
Next question.
We got one right here, man, in the front. Then we gonna go to the back. Right here, just sir. Go ahead, stand
Front
up.
to the back.
Oh, right here, right here. Right in the front.
Jack.
Man, honestly,
How is it work? How is it to work with Jack Osborne?
when I first met I knew Jack was real. Because our very first conversation was about child support.
Oh yeah.
You got a real problem, hey.
We were coming out the pandemic and he was talking about that.
He got them 3 kids, man.
No, he had to say it in his voice. He had to be like, yeah, Marcus.
Jack, they got you on child support, Jack.
Got me on $3,000. What the fuck? That was a terrible accent, but it felt good. It felt good when it came out of my mind.
Oh my gosh. John?
Hey guys, I'm Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
I met you yesterday.
Yeah,
in the
I remember.
In the darkness.
Yeah.
You guys don't like demons, but I'm a demonologist, and I had an attachment in my 20s, which was really bad. So I'm sorry.
You got free, yeah.
But I won't go to the Conjuring House, so I give you that. I give you props on that because I'm like, no.
Yeah.
But you know, homies, my homies, I love you guys.
I appreciate you.
One episode that sticks out to me is when Juwan is in a bed and.
Oh, which episode was that?
That's 12
I'm
episodes.
sorry, I forgot. I'm sorry. But the little door opened, but you didn't know.
It was Conjuring House.
Was that the Conjuring?
That was the Conjuring House.
Yeah, that was good. And I was like, he doesn't know, and it's opening, and it was just sick.
And they didn't come to rescue me in time. It was just the whole thing.
Yeah. You were yelling for them, and they.
We were doing other stuff.
They was playing outside. This is crazy.
It was awesome. But I love you guys. I support.
Thank you so much for the support.
Thank you, my love.
In the back.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Okay, so my question is, are there going to be any more competitions for the Golden Boo?
Well, with me being the reigning champion,
Here go Mark in line.
with me being the reigning champion 2 seasons in a row,
We only had 2 seasons.
that's why I was in a row. I feel like we don't really need to do that again. I think what's been written has been written. Huh? Can you agree? Yeah, I will.
Hey man, what's the next question? Where we at? Oh, we ain't got no more? Oh, okay. I thought they say, baby, but put your hands up, baby.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey man, we're doing good, baby. How you doing?
All right. Smooth. So, what I'm wondering, I mean, obviously, you're working on your cult, but for everybody else, kind of where do you go from here? What do you see you guys doing next in the next couple of years?
Oh, that's a really good question. Traveling the world. No, honestly, we plan on releasing our own content on YouTube, guys. So please be on the lookout. we're definitely going to be doing more events.
Yeah.
So that's going to be awesome. If you've never been out, we have an event every Halloween weekend. It's in Savannah, Georgia. We call it our Straight Ghosting Weekend. It's like 3-4 days of investigating, bar crawls, meet and greets.
That sounds great.
Man, what else are we doing at all? Yeah, we really just kind of like take over the city.
You get to get tipsy with the Ghost Brothers. You get tipsy and you get to hunt with us. So tipsy, you said hump or hunt? No, they can't hunt us. No, they ain't no humping us.
Well,
wait, some of them can hump.
Hey, that gets low. Oh, we got kids in the room.
We got kids. Go watch the Ghost Brothers in your room now. Go watch the Ghost Brothers.
You gotta get another baby. You gotta get another brother.
But great question.
Thank you.
Go for it.
Okay, so my question is actually for Marcus.
Hey!
Get him out of here.
So, little backstory. I'm a hairdresser, and my salon recently just got a barber. He's the owner now. So, I know a barber shop. Oh, God.
He's the owner now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I know the barbershop has a different feel than a hair salon. So, how does the barbershop react to your ghost hunting? Like, how do they integrate?
So when we first started doing the show, none of the barbers wanted to watch the show, right? Of course, they were like, no, we ain't doing all that, bro. You know black dudes don't be watching no ghost show. And then the second season, I go back and cats start like coming up to me like they cut hair, all of a sudden they be like, hey dog, are them ghosts really real? Cause I was watching like 7 of y'all episodes and I was like, oh, just a minute ago you didn't think it was working. Now you watching a marathon over here talking about it ghost real. But no, they everybody's super inquisitive about it. Like, are ghosts real? I can't do that. I'm gonna just cut hair. I ain't doing that all that stuff. So it's just always been that type of experience, where they give me love for even trying to attempt and even doing. But at the same time, they just watch it from a distance, as they say.
And your work is top notch, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I tried my hardest. I really do. I be really sweating, for real. When I cut hair.
All right, where we at next week? Right here.
And
what's up, my sister?
I just want to say, if you guys are ever in New York, Harrisburg, Lancaster, Gettysburg, even Harpers Ferry, West Virginia.
Okay.
You got it all covered.
Yeah. Hit me up.
Hit you up.
Yeah. You guys.
You got us.
All right. Thank you.
She just y'all better check. She said you better check in. You check in, baby.
She just let us know all the good shit.
You better check in.
That's funny. Okay. Where we at with it? Oh, we got a couple over here. And over here.
Go ahead.
Hi guys, we met you in York, Pennsylvania 2 years ago. My birthday month.
Okay.
But I'm really curious. Being Christians and brothers and all, you first told your family, hey, we're gonna go ghost hunting. What was the reaction?
Yeah. I know for me, man, my mother is a pastor of a church, like I told everybody. She's been the head pastor of my church since the 3rd grade. To this day in Dallas, she's still the primary head pastor of her church. And my mom's a very supportive mother. She's the mother, like if I told her I wanted to be an astronaut, I would go outside and she'd be that built me a spaceship. She's like that type of mom.
Wait, she got an engineer?
She don't. That's the problem.
So it wouldn't have made it.
It might not have got off the ground, but she would have tried.
Her intentions were good.
But after 2 seasons of Ghost Brothers, I remember coming to visit my mom, and we were in the kitchen. And I was like, man, Mama, do you know why people love Ghost Brothers? And she was like, why, baby? I said, because we don't know what we're doing.
None of us
did. Proud.
I was proud. Man, my mama looked at me in my face. I've never seen her look at me that way. And she said, you know what? You're right. She was like, because if you truly knew what you were doing, you wouldn't be doing it. And she just walked out the kitchen. Dropped the mic.
Bam.
Walked out the kitchen. I was like, dang, Pastor, where you come from? But yeah, I mean, she supports me, but she also understands that we probably don't realize all the things that we could be contacting, dealing with, poking the bear with. And I think we do. Like we've had this conversation 1,000 times. And I think we're kind of. I don't think you can ever be ready for what could potentially be out there, but I think we understand the risks that we are taking.
Yeah, I agree.
For sure.
My mother immediately went into branding. Like, she was like, oh, if you're a ghost brother, I'm a ghost mother. I said, oh, you writing rhymes? Got it. But I, crazy enough, like, it actually brought me and some of my other family members closer because they felt like they could share and talk about some stuff that they never were talking about before, just for reasons of, like, being crazy or just labeled whatever, just because we didn't really talk about ghosts or paranormal, because we all grew up, well, I grew up in the church, so it was just never really a conversation. It's just kind of taboo to discuss. So it opened up, communication with me and my family in a different way, and they felt a lot more comfortable to talk about some things. So actually, I was very fortunate for that.
Yeah, nice.
My wife is a gospel singer, so she was massively concerned at first, but she just really made sure that she said, "I need to stay covered, stay focused, and definitely don't bring no ghosts here." And I said, I told you earlier why she don't want no ghosts. Not even about being haunted, just not wanting to have no other things on the side. You know what I'm saying? But no, I think now, like you said, like Juwan said, a lot of people now are like massively supportive, and I think it's because one, we as young folks say, we stood on business. You know what I'm saying? And doing this, we really stayed dedicated to trying this. Even when there was like the ups and downs of this of the industry, and like you guys have known with networks and stuff like that, we've always just stayed together, linked and strong. So my mom and my wife and all of our family have actually like really enjoyed us three being together as a group and as a unit, and just what we kind of accomplished. So now it's like, you guys have accomplished something and you're doing something that I couldn't see myself doing. So I'm proud of you for that. So that's where we're at really right now.
Yeah.
This is going to be the last question.
Okay. Hey.
Hi guys, I'm Tina.
Hey, Tina. That's producer Tina right there.
Mine's a two-part question. What was your favorite place and you'd go back again, and what was your scariest place and you will never go back?
Rose Hall.
Okay. For me.
That was your favorite?
Yeah, Jamaica is always my favorite. Your turn.
I think my favorite would be the Alley House in Monticello, Arkansas.
I like that house.
Just because it was our first time visiting a house that a family was actively living in that was spirits. And yeah, they were just okay with it. That just blew our mind. Like, we was just like, wow.
Y'all living in this?
Y'all just okay? Like, we pulled the kids to the side and was like, listen, if mommy and daddy
believe it twice.
let us know if we need to call somebody.
They were like, no, it's fine. Because those kids were geniuses too. That's the other thing. So they were like, no, we're fine. We're totally adjusted. This kid was 7 years old. We're totally adjusted to the fact that we have ghosts in our residence. Like, dang.
But that episode did so well. Like, it really kind of like is what catapulted Haunted House Guests. If y'all remember that season when we went to a house, like haunted homes that people lived in, just to provide comfort, clarity, and sometimes protection. But yeah, my favorite location as of recently has been. What's it called? Old City Jail in South Carolina. We did Charleston, South Carolina. First time capturing a shadow figure on camera. You caught one?
I was at a nursing home when my mom was passing away, and yeah, we had lots of shadow figures there, and then there was one at our home during that time.
Yeah. So you know. For me, it was just like a really rewarding experience. So I just enjoyed that.
Yeah, the place I never go back to is the House of Wheels. Like, we always say it, but that's literally nothing has knocked that down from my number one spot.
I think we're all in agreement, but I've always wanted to ask you, how much money could they pay you to go back to House of Wheels?
How much money?
Yeah, I think you'll go back for an amount.
Oh yeah, I'll go back for an amount.
I got bills.
You got to pay for the cult somehow. I mean,
Cult ain't gonna fund itself, baby.
There it is. That's
the headline. Kool-Aid. Whoa, buy all this Kool-Aid.
These are tracksuits we got, baby. Yo, we're out of here, guys. Thank y'all so much for being with us.
Appreciate y'all.